Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? So today I wanted to talk about this topic as to why we cannot hate other people's destiny. Okay, whatever somebody is doing, however they are living, we see this happening a lot nowadays, especially in this age of social media where information is readily available everywhere about anyone. We see this happening everywhere, right? People are constantly hating another person and thinking that, okay, they don't deserve their life, they are getting undue advantage, very unfair advantage at life. Why? Because they are born into some kind of family, they are born into richness, they have all the contacts, they have all the opportunities, like celebrities and stuff. When we see online, right, a lot of trolls will be there. People are constantly unhappy that they are at that level of life, that they are enjoying life in that way, that they are getting whatever they want. Why we can't do that? Okay, first of all, we just have to understand one thing, that is, whatever kind of life anybody is living, whether that is a very privileged life or an underprivileged life, they are getting that only because they deserve it. They deserve it. How? It's coming completely through the past lives. Okay, from the past life karma. When somebody is born in a very rich family, into wealth, somebody has all kinds of undue advantage, maybe like how we see from our perspective, we feel like, okay, that person has a lot of undue advantage. They are maybe any kind of advantage, that is maybe advantage of looks, advantage of intelligence, advantage of a lot of talent. And somebody who is born into all kinds of disadvantages, maybe a bad family, maybe extreme poverty, doesn't have eyesight, is handicapped, any kind of disadvantage, like a very bad situation, it is all because of karma. It's just because what all work we've done in the past, what kind of karma we have accumulated. It is just like a game. How in the games, when we play, we collect coins, right? We collect coins and some kind of bonus points that we carry forward in the next level. We carry forward into the next game that we play, where we use those coins as advantage to go to the next levels, to buy weapons, buy some kind of costumes and navigate that game better, right? We to go forward, to level up, we use those coins, right? It's like a balance that we have because we've played well in the previous game. Similarly, in life also, it's just like the game. We've accumulated all these coins. It's in the form of good karma, good balance, or bad balance. So we cannot feel bad about another person's advantage because they have earned it. They have literally earned it in their past to be born like that. They have chosen this lifetime also. All this kind of life that we have, right? Whatever we are going through, we have all chosen these lives. Say people who want to use their good karma through entertainment, they will be born in a family where entertainment is there. They will be succeeding better over there, right? So instead of being born somewhere else where the struggle is more, because of having more good karma, they will be born in those kind of families where they can progress faster, where they have better connections anyway, where things are going to progress faster because they are born in this lifetime with that kind of a destiny. They will have faster success, they will have easy success, and we cannot feel bad about that. Now, a lot of times people won't believe in reincarnation. Like a lot of people don't believe in multiple births. A lot of faiths don't believe in that also. Now, for those people who have this perspective where they think this was the only lifetime, this was the only chance for me to experience life, they will naturally feel very hurt when they see other people in a better position, because they will be like, man, this was the only chance that I had to live and experience life, and look where I am. Look what kind of a start I got. I am freaking handicapped. I'm freaking blind, or look where I was born. Look, I'm like an orphan or something. A lot of people will feel extremely hurt because of this. They will think that it was absolutely unfair that somebody got something else completely opposite from you. But when you understand the reality that actually there were multiple lifetimes, there were so many other births that you had taken. This was not the only life that you've experienced. You've had at least 100 lifetimes. 100, some people will have 1,000 lifetimes. People who are old souls will have thousands of lifetimes. They would be born so many times to grow up to this level, to have this soul which is so experienced. Okay, they would have really lived that many times to accumulate good things, good and bad, but then finally they would have done a lot of good also, which is why they were able to come like this. If reincarnations were not true, then people would not be doing Akashic record readings. You can actually go to the Akashic records, you can tap into your past lives and get memory of that. There are these genuine stories about people having their past life memories and all, right, where they have actually gone to the location and found proof of their names and pictures, etc., where it was like a quick birth, only 50 years of difference, where their old mother was still alive and they found proof, etc. And those kind of things have happened many times. Like, so if past lives were not actually there, then these kind of stories would have not happened. People have these past life memories, proofs, right? Which is why we know that there are multiple lifetimes. This is not the only lifetime. It is not like live just once. We say it like that it's just one life, so just live hard and live free and everything. But spiritually, if you think it's not just one lifetime, it cannot be. Otherwise it would be absolutely unfair. Like in just one lifetime somebody can't be so stupid, or in just one lifetime somebody can't be that wise. It is not possible. All kinds of grades of people that we have in this world. Somebody is so enlightened, somebody is so stupid, who is completely stuck with something else. Such a vast difference would have not happened if there was just one lifetime. There were many lifetimes from where we have collected karma. Once you understand this concept, believe in it, you will not feel so unfair. It will not seem so bad. And it is not like you must adapt into this concept so that you can feel good. No, it is because this concept is real. That is why you will feel good. That is why you will feel just. It is justified. For example, now there are people who are born into extreme wealth, right? Like if I have to give an Indian example, like the Ambanis. Now the newly wedded couple, the people who just got married last year, they also will have a child sometime, right? They also will have an offspring soon sometime. Now that child who will be born in their family, it is not going to be just one random child. It's not going to be some criminal soul who had killed a lot of people, who had murdered, who had done a lot of bad shit, extremely bad stuff in their past lives. Do you think that kind of a soul will get a chance to be born in that kind of a family, in that kind of richness, in that environment? No, it will be a very chosen soul. It will be a very special soul which has accumulated a lot of good stuff, a lot of good balance to be able to be born in that family. That child, once he is born, he will not have to work so hard. He will not have any struggles, and he will not struggle in life. He will have a very comfortable life. He will be given everything. He will be born with a diamond spoon in his mouth, kind of. He will not struggle a day. There might be something else that will be a balance. He might have something else, like how his father Anant is like obese in spite of being in that family. Some kind of these balances are always there. We don't know, but that child still has to be a very privileged soul. That child has to really earn those things. A lot of good karma balance to be able to enjoy that kind of an environment where he won't have to struggle like common people. He will not have to do the regular stuff. He will get everything he wants. So when that person is born over there, we can't sit here and judge that child. We can't sit there, he doesn't deserve to be born in that family, to not have those riches. We can't sit here and say, man, that person just got everything like that. He deserves to be born there because of whatever he has done in his past. We are nobody here to sit and judge anyone and say that they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. What all they have done, from where they have come, we have no idea. We have no idea about their past things. Even if somebody is just sitting in richness and enjoying their lifetime without doing a single thing, like a lot of actors and all, we always judge them, right? Thinking that, oh, they don't have any talent, but they are getting a lot of, opportunities just because they are in that production family. They are born in that family and they are being launched again and again by their dads and uncles. They have come with that kind of destiny. They will enjoy that privilege. They will get opportunities again and again, no matter who says what, because they have come with that kind of a destiny that they will get opportunities again and again. They will enjoy that advantage. Okay, so trust me, like whoever is getting what right, they are getting it only because they deserve it. Even the bad life that people get, like a very bad life when someone experiences, or a mediocre life someone experiences, that is also only because they deserve it. Otherwise things don't happen just like that. Which is why it is very wrong for anyone to look at things from far, not understanding anything, and saying that this person doesn't deserve this person doesn't deserve that. They have barely done any work in this lifetime, but look at the amount of success that they are getting. Look at the amount of wealth they have. How dare they look so good? How dare they do such? They haven't worked a single day in their life. We say all these kind of things, right? We have no right to say such things. It's not about the right also, it's just like we can't say these things because we don't know from where they have come. When I say from where they have come, from what kind of a past they have come, what they have brought in, how much work they have done in their past lives from their soul, how qualified is that soul, we have no idea. So whatever they are getting, it is just because they deserve it. We are nobody to come and judge like that. It is not just the karmic accumulation of the past lifetimes, it's also the karma generated from this lifetime, right? It's all about doing, it's all about the actions that you take. Like a lot of people who are born in privilege, into wealth, they will also be taking good action to further progress their thing. Like they will get even more successful, they will be still doing very good work, services, they will be taking their bloodline to the next level. Why? Because they're still doing good work, right? The karma, that is why they will be successful. So I'm not saying that it's only about the past lives, it's also about what you do in this lifetime. How are you taking advantage of your privilege? Some people who are similarly born in the privilege, they will not be able to take advantage of it. They won't do any hard work. They will waste that privilege. They will either stagnate or take it down only. Their whatever privileges were there, their riches, their wealth, everything, like all the blessings that they were born with, they slowly faded it out. Why? Because they didn't take enough actions. Which is why karma becomes one of the most important laws of the universe. It is what makes the universe go around. It is what you are going to bring into these lives. It is because of what you have done in your past lives you are bringing this here, which is why we have to be very karma conscious. Okay, be careful of things that you do, things that you speak, because those are the things that will come back to you. If it's coming back to you in this lifetime, very good. If it's still pending, they'll all get piled up and it'll come back to you in the next lifetime. Any kind of karma done to yourself, to humans, to animals, to anything, to anybody. Okay, we have to think about what we are doing. We have to be conscious about our doings, our actions. It is constantly generating a balance, either good or bad. People who are enjoying their privileges in this lifetime, which we think is very, very undue, unfair, it's only because they have done good stuff. They have done tremendous good amount of work, some kind of good stuff they have done in not just one lifetime, so many lifetimes accumulated together, which is why now they are in those absolute huge positions where they are bound to have that kind of destiny, which is enviable, which is going to trigger people, which is going to be absolutely fulfilling. They are also getting so successful because they are very fulfilled. They are able to do what they want. They are able to use their talents and churn business out of it or something. Everything put together, they're coming with that kind of a blessing in their destiny only. It's all because of their karma from past and this. Also, I'm giving out this information because it is not a very good position for people to be in when they're constantly hating someone for their life, how good they are doing, how well they are doing, how successful they are, how good looking they are. You're constantly, people who do that basically, they are constantly putting themselves in that bucket of a loser. Seriously, like they are basically comparing themselves all the time and looking at what they don't have. Shit man, this person is such. That only means when you look at someone who has good stuff, either you remain neutral. You don't really always have to feel so happy for someone's success. You can stay neutral also. You don't have to hate that person. As soon as you're starting to feel envy, jealous, that only shows it's a trigger. Again, now triggers are going to teach you, right? So it is only a trigger to see what all are you going to need to work on. That only you're just feeling inadequate every time when you see, okay, this person has such and I'm feeling envy. That means you're putting yourself in that zone, in that bucket, that you don't have this, you don't have that. And the more you keep hating another person for having such, you will more and more feel like a loser. So that is the reason I'm bringing out all these things, so that people can release themselves from this. It's like a suffering only. It's a kind of suffering where they constantly look at themselves as a loser deep down, really in the subconscious. That is why they end up starting hating themselves also, because they can't become like that person. They are envious of that person. Why? Because they want that thing. They want that person's life or those privileges, and they are not happy with what they have. They also might have some things, right? Like some good stuff. They are not that misfortunate also. They are not that miserable also, but they are unable to look at their own good things. They want somebody else's life, and they become more and more spiteful and bitter. So the more they become like that, it's a huge suffering. That's why I'm trying to bring this out. I have also felt like that maybe sometimes, right? I'm not just talking about celebrities or people in the elite circle. Even people around you, maybe some friend of yours, some colleague of yours, you might be even envious of their life, thinking that that person looks like he's really got the undue advantage. They have some kind of privilege and this, that, and you will feel envy, and you'll not like that person, you'll hate that person, you'll say that they don't even deserve this, I deserve that instead. A lot of times we do that, right? We say that, but you can only bring yourself out of that suffering by understanding that everybody is getting what they have deserved. They are not getting anything less or more. Exactly what they are getting is because of their karma only. What they are doing constantly, they're constantly doing something to receive that. It is just that.